birthday, my parents took me to Nashville just for a fun trip to come and hang out. And my dad had heard about Belmont and that they were like, really involved in the music and stuff. So we just decided to come on a tour, and like even before, this was before I was writing songs or doing anything, I like fell in love with Belmont and was like, that's where I want to go to school. Yeah, I came home from that trip and like wrote my first song, and then I just never stopped, and it worked out perfectly. Never in a million years would I think I would have ever pursued music. I got home from that trip from Nashville, and we went to places like the Bluebird and stuff, and it just was like really inspiring to me, and I was like, well, I want to try that. And I already played guitar, so I came home, I wrote my first song. I remember like walking into my living room and being like, I wrote a song, and I played it for my parents, and they were like, that's really good, and then I guess kept getting encouraged. And then I decided I was going to apply for the songwriting program, and I got in, so that was really encouraging too. And I can't imagine myself doing anything else, but also looking back, I can't imagine myself actually pursuing music. So it's crazy how, God works things out to be. I think my favorite thing about being at Belmont is just all the people that I've met that are into music and stuff, because back home, I'm like the only one that writes songs and performs and stuff, so to come here and it's like constant encouragement and constant, it's like a little bit of that competition that makes you want to better yourself to, keep up with everyone else. So I really enjoyed that. It just depends on a day-to-day basis, what I'm feeling that day. A lot of times I get inspired by other writers, and I'll listen to a CD that I really like, or I'll see an artist perform, and it inspires me to go home and write a song myself. It's less more for me about like, oh, I have this brilliant idea, and more about like, oh, I just really want to write today. Honestly, it just changes with time. Like whatever's the most recent song at the moment is usually my favorite song. I guess I write and sing country music, which is strange because I didn't grow up listening to country music. We listen to, like, my mom loves like Earth, Wind and Fire and Marvin Gaye, like, so the exact opposite of country. And then I moved to the mountains, and we have one radio station in my town, and it's a country station, so that's all I listen to. And then I guess that kind of just fed into my music. So I think what makes me stand out in my music is just that I try to keep it really genuine, and I try to just write what I'm feeling, and not try to just be commercial, but just to write and then hope that it's commercial. And I think if I just stay true to who I am, then that'll come through in my music. I like when you look through my iPod, no one's ever really heard of anything, and I'm the kind of person, if I find an artist, I buy their whole album. Like I don't usually download single songs. So I listen to everything from, like I said, like Earth, Wind and Fire, Marvin Gaye, all the way to your old country like Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline. So it's just a really wide mix. Honestly, when I was young, I wasn't like, the performing kid and stuff. That wasn't who I was. I sang in church. My dad's a pastor, so I would sing in church. A Whitney Houston song. I sing this every Christmas, called Who Would Imagine a King? And it's from the Preacher's Wife. And so that would be like my one childhood song I sang, I guess. Well, I think from being a songwriter, I definitely would love to have my songs heard on the radio, or, because these songs that I write that are really personal to me, that would be awesome. But I also definitely want to be an artist, so to have the opportunity to be performing my own songs, I think it would be really cool to play the Opry. That'd be one of my big dream come trues. And I think, honestly, just for people to hear my music and it to mean something to them would mean something to me, and I think I would have felt like I accomplished something if that happens. I'm going to go with kettle corn popcorn because it's salty and sweet, and I think that my music definitely has both sides. It's definitely got the few feisty songs, and I'm a strong, independent woman, but also I'm a professional at writing some breakup songs and the crying and being sad. So I think that's what I would say describe my music. The Curb on Monday at 7 o'clock. So it'd be awesome if anyone stopped by.